sheep herders are done. I know it's still early, but I talked to them yesterday and they said that, yeah, the rain wasn't as much as they thought they were going to get. And it came just too late in the season. There isn't really anything for them to eat out here. When I was here yesterday, they had a truck here dumping a whole bunch of feed and pellets for the sheep. But yeah, they got pretty much everything cleared out now. There was one lone sheep sitting over here. They said they were gonna come by today. I don't think they are. Maybe they, I doubt it. I don't think they're gonna fill up my tank. But there's a lot of extra wool lying around. Obviously, I'm not gonna take their bags of wool. They probably got someone coming for all of this. I was watching them shear the sheep for a little bit. But yeah, I can pick up this extra, which I'm sure they're just gonna leave it here on the ground, and I can use that for like the whatever, who knows. The chickens probably love it for nesting and whatnot. Yeah, all these things are just packed, filled to the brim with wool. It's nice. Yeah, all this, see, all that feels nice. All this is filled with just dirt and weeds and whatnot. But I mean, like, the chickens can use this for good nesting material, I think. Unless you guys suggest I don't use this for chickens nesting material. But I don't see why it wouldn't be a bad idea. They're leaving the salt lick too. Giant brick of salt. If they leave that, I might grab that, because I might end up having a goat someday or something that might want it. But yeah, I think this is good wool. I can sift through it and clean out all the crap, or as much of it as I can. And if I don't want it, they dropped one of these too. I found this on the ground. It's kind of bent up, but I don't know. One day they told me their sheep were like $200, but it all depends. It was all kinds of, how old it is. Is it a male? Is it a female? Has it given birth? Has it not given birth? How many times has it given birth? All this and that. Yeah, they had this whole thing set up right here, and they just disassembled it this morning. Look at these, look like buckets of paint. But it's like a sheep breeding fluid. It comes in a bucket of paint. Blue sheep breeding fluid. I've never heard of. Didn't know you. This is like Minecraft. You just, instead of giving them hay, you give them a bucket of fluid, I guess, and they just breed. Well, that's a nice chunk right there. I kind of hope they come back and they clean a lot of this up. Just like soda cans and beer cans. But I know someone else is coming. This feels pretty nice. It's a nice piece right here. But yeah, I'm just gonna grab up what I can with the wool. I'm not gonna touch any of the bags. It's not mine, obviously. Shouldn't have to explain that. And use it for whatever I think I can use it for. Pretty neat. And over here they had all their cars. I never saw a setup like this. Never saw a setup like this since I've been out here. All this stuff over here. We had a nice fire going. It was pretty windy yesterday. Eggshells, yeah, they were cooking breakfast. It's pretty neat. Just like back in the day. Probably a pretty fun job. That's toast. they do leave a lot of trash. I hope they come back and clean a lot of this up. Even if they don't, I'll probably come by here and at least grab up the recycling. Tortillas. Bud Light, they must be gay. Anyway. All right, well, next year, I guess. No water for me.